Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reaction, and we're back with Season 5, Episode 10, the actual finale of Rick and Morty. I started doubting whether or not there was an Episode 10. I read the title and everything. I told you guys the title, but then I'm like, why did Rick go off on a rant like that? We don't typically get 2 episodes dropped on the same night that are both technically considered a finale. So I started thinking, is this some sort of trick? Am I going to watch Episode 10 and it's going to just be like some sort of filler or weirdness? But I said in the beginning of the last episode, the fact that Morty's name is excluded from the title leads me to believe that we won't get Morty. Is it possible he'll be at the end of the episode? We watched this crazy dude that followed Rick home from the bar, shot himself with a portal gun, had a portal hole in his thigh. Morty shoots himself in the hand by accident, and then they become one. Morty chops his hand off, sends it through the guy's leg portal, and it sucked himself through the own portal and killed himself. I don't know if he's in limbo somewhere now or forever traveling through portal time because he's in a portal inside a portal or something like that. But it was horrifying, and the guy was kind of a douche, and I knew at some point he was going to come out saying that he lied about the whole Rick deal. He made it sound like him and Rick were friends and that Rick screwed him over, but in the end you find out, no, he's just some kind of crazy dude. Crows were a big thing. The 2 crows won. I don't think even Rick knew how far the 2 crows was going to go because he seems completely like blindsided by this whole thing. The whole world of crows and them trying to dominate the world. They could send out a signal that started killing people on Earth. We didn't really touch much back on that thing, but I kind of want to just jump in. Rick ended the episode by flying out into space, and he had his 2 crows with him. They turned back into little crows after he saw how jacked and awesome they were when they touched the egg, and I want to know what's about to go down. It seemed like we got some finality at the end, but it wasn't because we got one more. If you guys want to be way ahead of other shows, seasons ahead, Patreon link at the end, full unedited episodes of this and other shows I do, seasons ahead, dozens of exclusives you won't see on YouTube. Check the link for Patreon. If not, jumping in, Season 5, Episode 10, the actual finale of Rick and Morty. All right, Chapter 13, A Wing and a Prayer. It's Avatar. I just watched this.
Maybe he's taking it out to surrender.
Or is this Samurai Jack?
With the power of 1,000 crows.
Oh,
Crows and owls have always been at war.
oh my God.
Good to see you.
Morty's in it at least.
You're like looking like into crows.
The battle for crows is kind of never ending.
Looks like they're
Crow
leading you to the
horse.
thing. But I told them.
I don't know who any of these people are. Rick and 2 crows. What is this referencing? Pucifer.
Rick!
What?
Enough of a distraction.
Morty, why are you now like 40?
I thought if I gave you enough space, you'd outgrow this phase.
You're right. We should be enjoying the time we have together. I was adventuring with these 2 crows before you ever came along. We immensely enjoy each other's bodies.
What? Ugh. I'm giving you free will. Yeah!
Free will.
Whoops.
Morty, who's at the door?
Wait a minute. I thought you
Is he
died
gonna, like,
gruesomely.
reverse-
What
Yeah,
the hell's going
what
on
happened?
here?
See, I may have used an aging serum to kind of emotionally blackmail you a little.
Kind of
Damn
figured,
it.
and I totally get it, Morty. Hitting the ground running with a Citadel episode. See you later, masturbator.
Are we gonna have the song?
There's a Morty president now.
Oh, that's cute. They rebuilt.
The process does also break every bone in your body. Wait! Ah! Ooh! Ow! I like crayons.
Is that normal?
Probably. Sign here for storage or disposal. I'm almost ready to sell out. Drop the gun! Death is coming for us all, and the Citadel is a weapon of mass tight.
President Morty requests you join him for dinner. Fine, I could eat. But the second he reveals he's evil, we're gone.
You know he practically built this place? Wait, what?
And now you're running it squeaky clean, right? All right, time to go, Morty.
I want to
What
know
is
what he's
happening?
talking
Something's
about.
up.
Yeah, you've come all this way. Can you give me 10 more seconds? Make it 2, 1. Like I said, you probably don't remember.
Check out Season 1, Episode 9, Rickheads. Excelsior.
You asshole! I vouched for you! He only came here because I asked him to! Want to see? the Citadel became its own Morty market. Sure, Ricks could scour infinity for naturally occurring grandsons. He's an infinite smear of one shitty old man. This is why we're alive.
Well, I forgot I literally have a screwdriver in my hand. I mean, Dedoy, I'm basically Inspector Gadget.
Uh-oh. It's okay, he's free to go. He's the Rickest Rick.
Morty, when you came here for that serum, did you refill this gun? Oh!
Holy sh! Yay! He's all caught up. Who's that?
Time for big boy.
Does he like it?
It's a metaphor for capitalism, Morty. What do you think?
What the frig is happening?
Yoink.
Did you think my force field would be down the second time?
I was expressing disapproval of your dialogue.
Tonight, I do that thing I want to do. With the curve thing.
Nobody leave, everybody stay. Nobody leave, everybody stay. Nobody leave, everybody stay. I think it's important for me to say, eat shit, fuck you. I have millions of dollars, and I don't care if you live. Oh, God, oh, no, oh, come on. There still might be one way out of here. If he's gonna use it to blow the curb, we do not want to be here. Wow, I thought my capitalism metaphor was on the nose.
Did you just lie to me about everything?
Can't we just sneak through the cave base? We turned a new leaf, Morty. We're back to simple adventures.
I don't want to do this anymore if I'm not going to get straight answers from you.
God damn it. Here's my fucking downloaded brain, Morty. Not now!
Oh shit, here we go. This was the... Birdman. Council of Ricks.
Dead wife?
Yes, now everyone can shut up about it. Morty, I'm not responsible for every fucked up Rick out there.
I'm leaving. Do you know what the central finite curve is? He separated all the infinite universes from all the infinite universes where he's the smartest man in the universe. Did you really leave the crows for me? Or did you come back because they dumped you? Now you're evil Morty too. Sooner or later we all are. On this side of the curve.
Rerouted. Rerouted. Rerouted.
You can come if you want.
They're
Blame
just
me
short.
if you don't.
From where I sit, Morty, that's the best deal on the table. Thanks, pal.
That second seat's a toilet. Oh, super dick move.
The last train out of there.
Say goodbye to the Citadel, fellas.
I wanted to stop it before the after credit scene because I want to talk. I don't know if there is an after credit scene. I feel like even the finales have after credit scenes. I think every episode ever does. So yeah, they definitely do. That's right. We had Mr. Poopy Butthole that one time where he was like, oh my God, we're going to have a huge break. It might be a year and a half. So they do have after credit scenes. I didn't want to watch it yet because I need to talk about the episode first and then I'll make the after credit scene in a separate video. But all I know is we get Evil Morty figured out that our Rick, the Rickest Rick of them all, has known about this for God knows how long. He created the Citadel after having figured out that some guy found him that was a Rick and put him on this path to do what he did. And then he spent half his life looking for this dude, killing every Rick he could come across, hoping to find the dude. I thought something crazy was going to happen where he was going to accidentally scan himself and end up finding out he was that Rick because of time travel or something to that effect. But the evil Morty figures it out, and they are just harvesting Mortys basically, and evil Morty is okay with just shredding all of them. He just starts throwing out portal juice and shredding people. There are rivers of blood, and literally pipes are just filled with blood, like rivers of blood, like oceans of blood. That's how many Mortys and Ricks are dying. Others are getting sucked into portals and destroyed because it's just shredding them. No matter what you do, you're screwed. Some of them are just committing suicide so they don't go down the way evil Morty wants them to. But the whole thing started with Rick being like this super crow guy that was on thousands of adventures. We thought Morty aged to 40. He just ended up taking something that made him age quickly, but everyone else was normal. Gary didn't have cancer or anything like that. I thought something crazy was going to happen. I'm thinking, like, how do you get that far into the past and not have Rick have cared to know what was happening with his family? But he didn't acknowledge anything. He acted like it was normal that Morty was 40, but that's just Rick for you, I guess. But his crows end up turning on him, and then he goes back to the family, and all this crap starts unfolding. So evil Morty at the end there did away with portal guns and juice, at least for Rick. He now has his own portal gun with some kind of gold liquid or whatever the heck it is, that he went somewhere else. So he traveled through this like black hole thing, went to God knows where, and then used a different type of portal gun. So evil Morty has somehow figured out to travel in a different way. And I'm guessing that was the big thing at the end there. But the Citadel's gone. Rick and Morty barely escape with their lives. They took a train. On the train, they get into a ship, and the ship says you need to operate with the help of a partner. So it was basically like Morty had to be there. Like Rick set it up where he couldn't get away if Morty wasn't with him. But now you got to think, is that because he loves Morty and cares about Morty? Or did he do it to sort of trick Morty or manipulate Morty further into thinking, yeah, see, buddy, I couldn't have done it without you. He could have just put that there, and maybe for all we know, Rick could have just flipped the switch and everything would have been fine. We also find out he lied to that dude at Shoney's, the episode. They were saying, go back to this episode. They acted like Stan Lee, and he burped and was drunk Stan Lee, I guess. But he said, go back to these episodes and figure out. I remember what they're talking about, but in the one episode, we saw how he made this whole story up about his wife and his kid exploding, and he acted as if that was just all like a decoy to get away from the Shonies in his mind when they were trying to figure him out and get him captured. You know the episode I'm talking about. We were led to believe that was all fictional. But I feel like in this, they just told us that was the catalyst that drove him nuts, that made him do the things he did. And his wife and kid were really killed in the explosion that created him going down this timeline of killing all these Ricks and becoming where we're at right now. But there's so much lies and manipulation. I don't know what to believe. I want to jump into the after credit scene. I paused it. I didn't watch it yet, but we're going to jump in a separate video. You guys want to see full on edited episodes of this and other shows I do, Patreon link in front of me. If you're seeing it on YouTube, we are up in full, seasons ahead on other shows, dozens of exclusives you don't see on YouTube, Patreon only in full. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.